Hey, what's going on? It's Mike Spear, and you're about to watch a quick little overview of Genius Messenger CRM, the ultimate tool for Facebook Messenger that is going to help you optimize your leads and make sure that nobody slips through the cracks. Enjoy this quick video and see how efficient you can be with this tool. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mike Spear here. Going to do a quick walkthrough of Genius Messenger CRM. It's the ultimate tool that anybody who does any sort of business online needs to really use and incorporate into their business because it helps make you efficient and saves time for the things that you and I do every single day over and over. So on Facebook, from a profile, not a business page, we have Genius Messenger CRM. Now, the first thing this allows us to do is color code our leads based on the conversation type that we're having. Now, this doesn't just need to be for your leads. I have stuff for Facebook Marketplace. I have stuff where, okay, this may be nothing of a sort of lead. You're really able to identify and see exactly how you want to use your tool and your system to make sure that you can search and find. Which brings me to my next question. Searching for a message is almost impossible in Facebook's current interface for Messenger. Let's take a little example. We're going to scroll. Let's see. All of a sudden I'm at 7 weeks and I see some Facebook Marketplace stuff. And I have to scroll up to let it load and then scroll back down to try and push it some more. And it just takes forever. So one of the things that we created is this search label tool. So now I can say, okay, let's go look. I did something, so Godfather. So now I'm going to be able to pull up everything that I did that has this tag Godfather in it, and it's going to start populating all of the people without me needing to sit there and go through each conversation, try and get through all of the noise for all of my different types of leads and different color coding that we have on, regardless of how far and how long ago it is. So now you see it populating here, 8 hours, 5 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it continues to populate, and I'm able to get down to business where I need to focus on instead of spending so much time on the wrong stuff. Now, the next piece, let's go over here and go back to our regular messenger, and I'm going to use an example of a gentleman that I was speaking to yesterday or a couple days ago. Let's see right here. I don't know about you, but I used to always make notes on a yellow pad or a million different Word documents and never tag them correctly or be able to even find these Word documents after the fact. So here we're able to make notes directly inside of Messenger. No external documents are necessary anymore. So during my conversation that I had with this gentleman, I was able to make all of my notes about this person, what we discussed, how I felt, what their website was, what they potentially needed, so on and so forth. It brings us to the next part. Instead of just reading messages, what about the commonly used messages that you might send? So for example, somebody says, hey Mike, tell me a little bit about you. Sure, no problem. Instead of running around and looking for different links or retyping about my history or my background, I came up with something rather simple, and I'm just able to press enter here because I created it as a global template that I'm able to reuse. And now suddenly, inside of here, I have here's a quick little background on me that can be summed up in a few articles that I wrote, and you can get a feel for me and my style. It's about an article about when I was younger. It was an article about the journey of entrepreneurship, an article about my management style, so on and so forth. And it's just some pretty good reads, but I don't have to go through and find the links that I want to send, say a little bit about me. These are things that I commonly use. So I'm able to buy back time essentially by using incredibly cool features just like this inside of Genius CRM. Now, the next thing that I'm going to go over, we're going to keep this video as short as we possibly can. Inside the extension, what I'm able to do, let's go over here. Let's say I was talking to this guy, Chris. He's a vendor, but let's use, for example, that maybe he is a real estate person who I sold a property to. And maybe he said that he has a sister who's going to be relocating in the fall of the following year. Well, as a realtor, I'm not getting his sister's information to put inside my CRM for a drip. There's no connection right then and there. However, now this problem is solved by being able to add notifications. So I can say follow up about sister relocating in fall of 2022. I'm going to ping myself on this one, and let's go do this and set this for spring of, let's say, February of 2022, and let's do the 17th. Let's ping myself in the morning sometime, and great. Hey, follow up with Chris about his sister who is going to be moving to the area in a few months. Now, stuff like this was never possible before, but now with Genius Messenger CRM, you're able to maximize what you do on Facebook and actually get more conversions from your conversations. Hope you enjoy the tool.